What's good, JD fam? Welcome back to another video. Today is a little chit chat, get ready with me. We're getting real personal. You guys know I'm an emotional queen, so we just talked about a lot of things. This is the final look we got going on. But before we get into all that, let me show you guys the full look with the fit and all, because it's giving. Thank you to SHEIN for sponsoring today's video. This whole look I'm wearing right now is all SHEIN. They're currently having their annual back to school sale, and they have everything you need from the fashions, the accessories, dorm accessories, everything you guys need. I'm gonna show you all the little knickknacks and pieces that I picked out. This is right here given back to school for sure, like with the little cute backpack, like yes. This top I'm obsessed with. I love a good basics top, and this one is so soft, so buttery. The quality is amazing. I've been trying to find some cute shirts like this, not too cropped. This is the perfect length. Love this. I need it in every single color. And then these pants, I actually do have these pants in 2 colors because I love them that much. I always get so many compliments when I wear them. I love the little V cut on them. And to top it off, they're literally the most comfortable pants in my closet. That's the whole reason why I got them in a second color. I think what makes them super comfortable is this back is like a stretchy band, so they're almost like sweatpants, but they're really just super stylish, cute jeans. Just please get them, and trust me, I'm wearing them in a size medium, but I have room. I just wanted them like kind of that relaxed fit. I do have a little bit of room, but I personally like this fit. Here's look number 2. Obviously I'm still wearing the same pants, but this just shows like how versatile they are. I'm pairing it with this white top that I am literally so obsessed with. It's so freaking cute, you guys. If you don't get this, like, what are you doing? It has these little butterflies like actually hanging off. It has this little ruching, super cute. This is like I'm the popular girl in school vibes. Look number 3. I'm so into these dresses right now. They're just so girly and dainty and feminine. It's like soft girl era type vibes. And I love that it's the perfect length, not too short, not too long. Look at this top. It has like a ruching right here. You can kind of adjust how you want. Like you can make it, oh, see, oh, that's kind of cute like that. Oh. Okay, we just keep outdoing ourselves here, but this dress fits like a glove. I'm actually obsessed. So cute for back to school vibes. Like, this is making me actually want to go to school so I can just show out in the outfits. But you know I'm still gonna wear them anyways. Good for any occasion. This dress really just snatches you right up though. I love it. And these straps are so cute. They kind of have like a little ruffle accent, a little bow tie right here. I did good. I don't even know which one's my favorite so far because I'm loving them all so much. I'm telling you, they just keep getting cuter. Like, how adorable is this top? It has these little dangly flowers, very pretty bright colors. I'm pairing it with these black feather pants, but obviously you can change it up, pair it however you want. But I just need to show you guys these pants as well because they just fit like a darn glove. Like, look at this. And they have flare bottoms. Let me know which one you're wearing back to school, which one's your favorite. So there was a little outfit inspo for you, but now let me show you guys some of the little dorm room accessories that I picked out. Obviously, I'm not in college anymore, but these things still work really great as part of my life. For one, this water bottle. How cute is it? It has a little ombre effect on it. So it tells you the ounces on one side, and then on the other side, little goals, like how much you should drink by 9 a.m., 12 p.m., refill. We all need some motivation to reach our water goals. And it has this little silicone straw that you can close, pop open. And one of my favorite touches is a little handle. Another staple, the only thing that got me through college and the only thing that even still gets me through life is my planner. We all need a good planner. This one is the perfect size. They have it in different colors. I actually got one as well for Julius in a pretty blue color. This is what it looks like inside. You just fill everything out, your weekly goals, to-do list, and then like what you have to do each day. And it even has a habit tracker, so maybe you want to track workouts and then you can check like which days you worked out. This definitely a staple, highly recommend. I also got some cute little checkered scrunchie. Let me put one on. Isn't that so cute? I love a good scrunchie, and these are really soft and super cute. This next thing I loved so much that I had to get it in 3 different colors. Look at this. The cutest little coffee or tea mug. This is even so cute. You can just have it as like decor. I know firsthand in college, you need your morning coffee and even sometimes that late night coffee to keep you up for studying. This, I mean, this is just the vibes. Like, who doesn't want to stay up and drink a coffee and nap? And then we got this beautiful like iridescent pearl. It's not just a basic white. Like, do you guys see the glimmer? Beautiful. And last but not least, the pink one. How cute, you guys. I love these. Okay, this is the last thing, I promise. I'm just so obsessed with cups, as you can tell. But isn't this one so cute as well? Like, They just all have different vibes, different purposes. This is like my iced coffee cup. Super trendy. They have it in different color combos as well. So if you guys want direct links to anything I just tried on or showed you, check the description down below. SHEIN has tons and tons of amazing items, from the clothing pieces to pretty little cups to dorm room accessories, and they are having their annual back to school sale. So don't miss out. You can use my code for 15% off the entire SHEIN US site. Hello again. Let's just jump right into this because it's actually kind of late right now, but this is just when I feel like sitting down and chit-chatting with you guys. I am an overthinker at night, especially. Like when I get in the shower, my mind just starts thinking. Like I think of things from when I was like 5 years old. That's just who I am. So I've been actually wanting to sit down and get ready with you guys and just like talk and just really open up. I personally really love watching these kind of videos because I feel like it just helps to be able to relate and like hear people's stories and what they may be struggling with, or even their ups and downs. I feel like it just really helps put things into perspective for all of us. So let's get into some makeup. I already moisturized, prepped the skin. Please also, if I look a little bit tired right now, like I said, it is late, so I don't want to hear any of your guys' comments about me looking sad or anything. I'm actually not sad. I'm in a very good mood right now, but I'm just tired. I was like, it's been a long day. I was in the pool all day, swimming with Koa for literally hours. Let me just stop rambling. This video is gonna be 10,000 minutes long, the way I can talk. I'm gonna be answering some of your guys' questions from Instagram. Okay, the first question, and one I get literally all the time: why don't we ever see you hang with friends? Well, for one, we just moved to Dallas. It's a new city, so I haven't met any friends yet. And I know you guys would ask this question all the time, even when I lived in LA. And I do have friends in LA, but I've just always, since I've been a little kid, I've always been like closer to my family than friends really. So I really honestly see my cousins and my mom and my aunt and like all the women in my family, I see them as my friends kind of. I don't know if anybody can relate. I don't know, that's just how it's always been. Like if I'm gonna hang out with anybody for fun, I would usually hang out with my family. I mean, I do obviously have some friends that I love so much and they're so fun to hang out with. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Special delivery.
Coming through with the tea.
This is just husband of the year vibes. What kind of tea is it?
Peppermint to soothe your stomach. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
Why you gotta put me on blast on my stomach?
Nah, because we both got stomach problems right now. I think it's hot too, so be careful.
He has stomach problems through his rear end. No, I actually got really nauseous. Thank you, babe. I love you. He's going to sleep, he's tired. Okay, a couple of people asked about UCLA. Why don't you ever talk about being a UCLA grad? That's something to be proud of. And then somebody else asked, being that I went to UCLA, what would I be doing if I wasn't doing this? To answer the first part, I don't know why I don't talk about it, but it just feels like literally a whole different part of my life. Like it feels so far away. Being in college though was actually such a hard time in my life. Oh my gosh. I used to just have nights where I would cry myself to sleep because of how overwhelming and stressful it was. But I am really proud of it, and I'm proud of anybody who does it because I personally know how freaking hard it is. Let's try this tea. That's good. If I wasn't doing YouTube, I mean, I thought that I wanted to be some kind of doctor. I have a biology degree, in case you guys are curious. They don't have like a pre-med degree at UCLA, so I majored in biology. But after going through the schooling, I quickly was like, I'm gonna finish this out, but I actually don't want to be a doctor. It's gonna take me so many years to actually get to that point. By the time I'm done, I'm gonna be an age where I'm ready to start a family already, but my career is barely starting. So like, how is that gonna work? That was something that's always gone through my mind. I always just knew that like the main thing I really wanted in life was to have a family and to be able to be with my kids and just like enjoy time together and all that. Like it actually makes me emotional because it was something that I always really struggled with. I always felt like, okay, I'm doing what everybody says I'm supposed to be doing. Like I'm in college, like I'm doing well, I'm gonna graduate, but I don't actually want to keep going to school and I don't actually want to have this career because it's gonna take away from what I really want. So it's kind of always like this push and pull because I always knew I wanted to have a family, but I'm also a really hard worker. So I was like, how is this gonna work out? Like, I don't know what's in the cards for me. And that's why after I graduated, I did not go back to school right away. I was just working at Hooters. I was just buying time, like, yeah, I'm gonna go back, knowing full well that I didn't want to. I recently thought about it though, and I think I would probably be like an anesthesiologist or something, because out of all the doctors, I know that they have like the best work-life balance. I think that's the route I would go. It's actually shocking that like this is my life, because if you would ask anybody who knew me growing up, like out of anybody in my high school, like I would probably be the least person they would expect to do this. I was actually such a nerd. Like imagine I'm a nerd now, like times it by 10. And then add the fact that I never even had any social media, like MySpace stage or Facebook stage or Instagram or literally anything. I never had it. So it's just literally random, but it's meant to be will be. Julius just decided to strut himself through those doors and made me fall in love. And the rest is history. Cheers to that. Somebody asked, do you still take birth control? Do you have any side effects? This is something that I've been wanting to talk to you guys about, because birth control is something that like a lot of us take and familiar with, but like sometimes we don't compare notes, and then we don't know like, okay, is what I'm feeling because of my birth control, or am I just going crazy? Am I just experiencing this? Like for what reason? What was the reason? So to answer the question, yes, I am still on birth control. I'm on the IUD. So if it wasn't something that had to be removed from my body by a doctor, I would have already been not on birth control, but I have to make an appointment with a doctor. I've been trying, but that's a whole story for itself. I haven't been able to get an appointment yet. But when I do, I am taking this thing out of my body. I really don't want to be on birth control anymore at all. And it's not even like, oh my gosh, I need to have a baby right now. If I have a baby, I would love that. God knows when the time is right, and when it happens, it happens. But the real reason I want to be off birth control so bad, like immediately, I've just come to the realization of how much it is affecting me. One of my shower thoughts last night was I literally haven't been like on my own natural producing hormones in almost 3 years, you guys. Like it's over 2.5 years that I've been having crazy hormones, because obviously right now I'm on birth control, and I've been on birth control since I was 6 weeks postpartum. And then obviously before that I had the postpartum phase of hormones, which your hormones are crazy. And then pregnancy, I mean, come on, hormones, 9 months of that. Then before those 9 months, you guys know I was pregnant before that and had a miscarriage. So that's a whole hormonal thing as well. So my hormones are like crying for help. They're like, girl, give us a freaking break. Take the damn IUD out. And my body is giving me every sign you could possibly think to tell me, girl, get this thing out of your body. I'm like frantically concealing my face as I'm talking. I literally... I don't even know what I'm doing. What step am I on here? Back to the birth control side effects. I am moody as heck and an emotional wreck when I'm about to get my period. And you guys already know I'm emotional as it is, but this is next level, you guys. Like sometimes I actually feel like I'm like losing my mind. Like I'll just be crying all day for absolutely no reason. And I'll be like, I don't know why I'm crying, but I'm crying. And then like a couple days later, I'll get my period and I'll be like, oh, that's why I was crying. And it never used to be like that for me before I was on birth control. I also never used to get like cramps or anything. And now I get like really, really, really bad cramps sometimes. There's literally so many different things that I could just go on and on about. But the bottom line is like, I just haven't been feeling like myself in a really long time. And I'm like, well, girl, I mean, haven't let your body recover its naturally producing hormones in how long? So what do you expect, you know? And since we're on the topic, I always get this question so many times about baby number 2. When's baby number 2 coming? Are we trying? Do we want another one yet? How many do we want? Etc, etc. I do want another baby. I definitely see myself with 2 to 3 kids. And as for timing, like I really just don't know, you guys. If I get off birth control and it just happens right away, then like thank you to God. But I'm also not putting any pressure on myself. I'm gonna just take all my expectations out the window, because I don't need that. It's too much. It's hard on a woman. It'll happen when it's meant to, when the time is right. I feel like us women always have a freaking clock ticking, like at all points. First, like, okay, when are you gonna have your first baby? Then you have your first baby. It's like, okay, but you need to have them this much apart. And it's not even anybody else saying it. It's like my own head thinking it. Are you afraid of having another C-section when you decide to have another baby? Yes, I am. Like the thought of them, like, do they go into the same incision again? Either way, if they make a second one or go back into the same one, like it sounds horrible, like absolutely dreadful. In my ideal world, since I had like such a medical type of birth, like where everything was controlled, like it wasn't really intimate at all or anything like that, I would want like the complete opposite just to experience, you know? Like I would want to do even a home birth or something like that. But at the same time, since I did have a C-section, I think that's probably a lot more dangerous to do a home birth, like when, you know, something could go wrong down there. But I'm really hoping that with our next baby that I will be able to deliver vaginally. But whatever is in the cards for me, like I said, I'm really gonna try my hardest this time to just take the expectations out, which is very, very difficult for me because I know deep down I want it so bad, you guys. I really just want to have that experience. And I'm gonna find a doctor who is passionate about like trying to make that happen. Obviously safety first, but like if it's possible, I would love to try to have a vaginal birth this time. Somebody asked, do you and Julius's mom get along? I know you guys are always so curious about Julius's family because you don't see them very often because they do live in Washington, they don't live by us, and even when we are with them, they're kind of not like super outgoing on camera, so you guys don't really get to see them or their personalities. But I actually do really love Julius's mom. Like we actually have a lot in common. We both love Vanderpump Rules. Like we both just love the same kind of things, not just Vanderpump Rules, but just like shows in general and like coffee and just things like that. She's also actually really, really funny. She's kind of like Julius, like where when you first meet them, they seem really shy, but like the more you get to know them and the more they get comfortable with you, they're like really funny. And I also love that I feel so comfortable when she's with Koa. Like that's something that's so important. Every mom worries. She's one of the few people that like I don't worry at all. She's just really great. I don't know if she even watches all of our videos, but Kelly, if you're watching this, shout out to you. Somebody asked, do you ever feel insecure or think about getting surgery, especially being an influencer? 100,000% I can tell you that I definitely have my insecurities, and I'm pretty sure every single person in this whole world in one way or another is insecure about something. And I'm not gonna lie, I think being an influencer does kind of magnify that. I definitely don't compare myself to anybody because like everybody's different. Everybody has different lifestyle and body shape and, you know, like what they're willing to do to work for their body, and you know what I mean? Like I know I'm not sitting here working out every day, so like what do I expect? And I'm not really eating the healthiest. But I mean, you can't help but look at everybody with these perfectly sculpted bodies, snatched up little waist, big old booty, and be like, yeah, it's not what I've got here. But we're working with it. And obviously it doesn't help like mean comments or whatever. Like honestly, at this point now, just to like protect my own peace, I try not to get too much into the comments because when I start seeing negative stuff, it like really just takes a big effect on me. So like I'll read some. When you stumble across a bad one, like I just get off really quick. Like I'm not gonna read the thread. I'm not doing any of that because it's just not good for my mental health. But if you're feeling like I gained some weight and then a million people are telling you, you're like, okay, I know, girl, like calm down. I already know, you don't need to tell me. I see myself in the mirror. I'm kind of staring off topic right now, but this is something that's on my mind because it actually recently kind of had an effect on me. But so on one of my recent lingerie pictures on Instagram, people were just being so mean, and usually I don't notice, but this time I happened to notice and it made me really sad because I feel like you can't win with people. Like I get comments like, you're too much of like mom vibes, like we want the baddie influencer dress, and then I get comments like, you're a mom now, like what are you doing wearing that? Like you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm not gonna lie, you guys like kind of bullied me into not continuing that partnership, which kind of sucks, but whatever. I'm not gonna put it on you guys because I know it's like my decision at the end of the day, but I just didn't really want to hear it anymore. I don't even know what I'm doing with this makeup. Like, is this coming out cute or is it coming out crappy? Ooh, kind of cute. I like this. Where am I going? Let's put a little shimmer shimmer. Are you guys watching Love Island UK? Please tell me you are. But I just watched the talent show episode, and girl, the song that Whitney and Tyreek made, I'm like, I need them to actually put that out or something because I've been singing that all day. It's getting bad. I can be a baddie or a lady. I can be a baddie or a lady. Don't do nothing unless it pays me. Never let no man play me. I could give a lot if you all hate me. I don't know, but it was so good. You guys gotta go watch that. That's my jam. That's my jam. I sound like an old lady. That's my jam. I'm such a granny. Oh, I forgot the eyebrows. What's something you struggle with but want to be better at? So many things, so many things. I would say just like overthinking. I overthink 24/7, and like I really just kind of live in fear, which is another awful quality of mine. Like, girl, what are you doing? Stop being so scary. Last night, me and Julius were just laying down watching TV, and he was like, if I could cook like you or I could sing like you, it would be over. He's like, I would be doing things, which I love that about him because he's really like my biggest motivator that I can do all of these things. Like, he swears that like I should write a cookbook. I feel like I don't really believe in myself too much, which that's something that I would change as well. I actually do love to sing. I've loved it my whole life, but I'm terrified to sing in front of people. Like, my biggest freaking fear. Okay, this is getting real deep, but somebody asked what's a childhood trauma that I have that I've never really gotten over. Obviously, I'm not trying to go all like therapist on you guys, but I'll just share like kind of a vague one. It's not even necessarily like traumatic, but it's just something that I feel like has affected who I am today and like how I live my life and handle things. And it's that growing up, I didn't really have like the most stable childhood. For example, most kids know like, okay, every night I'm gonna go to my bed, my room, and I'm gonna go to sleep there. Me, growing up, I didn't know if I'm gonna be staying like at this family member's house or this family member's house. Like, it was just like constant chaos. It was just all over the place. Like, every single day was just different. So now I'm very much the type of person that I need to have stability and control of like my environment. And if things are not going to plan, I freak out. Like, I can't deal with it. It's not anything too crazy, but yeah, it's a little insight into why I'm actually a little bit of a low-key control freak. Kind of going off that, somebody asked about my thoughts on therapy. So something I've never told you guys is I actually have gone to a therapist before. Only one time, one session, but I actually did enjoy it. Like, she actually was a really good therapist. I did feel like I could talk to her, and I don't know, I thought about going back again, but it's really heavy. It's a lot. It's a lot that you have to process, and it's emotionally draining, so I just kind of didn't. But I'm kind of at the point in my life where things that are gonna get me so worked up, like, I'd just rather not even really think about, because I just take everything so freaking hard. Like, it just, I think I was crying for like days after that therapy session and just thinking, my mind going a million miles a minute. I could be a Betty old lady. Okay, I've talked enough, and now we're at the last step, mascara. So I want to show you guys a little hack. If you can see, my eyelashes are curly, right? But how am I gonna show you this? I don't know. Can you guys see that? My eyelashes curl backwards. So like, you know, most people putting mascara, they're lengthened. No, mine go back, so they look shorter than they actually are. So here's a little hack. If you have curly eyelashes, you're gonna get an eyelash curler and you're gonna use it backwards. So instead of using like this, and you 1, and you 2, 3. And now we're ready for mascara. Okay, I messed up on my own hack. You have to use waterproof mascara for this, because if not, your eyelashes are just gonna curl back again. I could be a Betty or a lady. Done. Shut it down. Oh, they're curling again. You guys see this? This is what I mean. Do you see it? It's horrendous. Whatever, I'm just gonna leave it. This is the final look. Nothing too crazy, a little quick, simple back to school. I used to actually wake up at 5 a.m. and do my makeup to go to school when I went to UCLA, so that's another little fun fact about me. Take that extra time, beat your face, show up to the first day of school like, yes, I'm here. I could be a Betty old lady. I'm done. Thank you once again to SHEIN for sponsoring today's video. Go get all your back to school needs. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for listening to me. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time.